Alright guys, we're back. I just got out the gym. Had a good workout. I didn't record like I said I was. Yeah, I didn't record like I said I was. Because I had a good workout, you know. I mean, I don't really like recording, to be honest with you. I like recording my lifts, but I don't really like recording myself, to be honest with you. So I didn't record anything. But once again, if I jump from like place to place or story to story, it's because I have a hard time keeping my thought or continuing my thought process, telling my stories, just because it's when you're on the bike, it's a little bit different, you know. I feel like you got to concentrate more on the road than what you're saying or you're telling. So yeah, if I jump from story to story or topic to topic, is because of that. I believe we call that ADHD. But nonetheless, I had a great workout. I don't do too much, man. You know, I've been working out for 15 years now. So my workouts are very simple. Damn, I was expecting him to let me go, man. That's why I did such a fucking wide turn. That was like such a wild moment on the sidewalk. My God. You know, but it's all good. So I was saying that, yeah, I have like 15 years that I've been working out. So it's not like I just started, right? When you first start working out, I'm sure a lot of you guys are there for an hour and a half, 2 hours, you know. I remember those times when I was in the gym for 3 hours because I was like, man, you know, I got to make the most progress as fast as possible. I got to do this, I got to do that. But trust me, in reality, it doesn't really require that much time, man. You could just go to the gym and get a workout in an hour and you'll be fine. An hour is all you need, man. An hour of I think the bike's a little loud for her. An hour of working out, man. Actually, 45 minutes is more than enough. Because like what I really do is I do 10 to 15 minutes of cardio. And then after that, I go into my lifts. So I'm not really working out for like such a long time, you know. I'm literally there for actual workouts about like 50 minutes. I do about 4 sets, 6 different exercises, 4 sets each, and really is just 3 circuits. So each circuit has 2. Sometimes it's 3 if I'm working with somebody else. I'll throw like a 3rd exercise in, but usually it's just one machine and then another one. So that's what I do, man. You know, I do circuit training, but I always go heavy. So like I'll start off with obviously a lightweight, and then every single set I increase. No matter what, I'm always increasing the weight. That way you could be doing like some kind of progression, you know. It's not just you're doing like, it's kind of like a HIIT cardio, but you're also doing a lot of you're lifting a lot of weight. What the fuck is this person doing? You know, that's the thing. You are lifting a lot of weight. So, and it's fast too. I don't take my time. As soon as I'm done with one machine, I go to the next. As soon as I finish that one, I repeat the first machine, and I do that 3 more times. So it's a total of 4 sets. So in one set, you're doing about 8. Well, in one circuit, you're doing about 8 sets of that machine, or 4 sets each. But 8, I don't know. It's fucking weird. 8 sets, I guess. I don't know. My math isn't mathing right now, so just bear with me. Like I said, my topics and my words jump all over the place. If it makes sense, it makes sense. If it doesn't, it doesn't. I don't know. I'm gonna have to work on it, and you guys are gonna have to get used to it, because shit, man, we a fucking work in progress. But right now, it's pretty fucking it's not hot, but since I just got out the gym, my wind visor is getting super steamy. So let me do that. I just had to adjust my helmet because it was a little too tight. Alright, I gotta turn left here, so I'm gonna have to squeeze in here. I do apologize for your inconvenience. It's not that much of an inconvenience, but you know. Really ain't that much of an inconvenience, but you'll be alright. Oh, there's a lot of traffic right now. What time is it? What time is it? Let me see. 10:56. It's 11 o'clock. Why is there so much traffic? There really shouldn't be. Oh, I know the winter months are gonna, or like the fall and winter months are gonna be a little bit steamy, because my glasses are fogging up right now, and it's a bit chilly. It's not hot, you know. I think it's like 70 something degrees today, which I love this weather, to be honest with you. I'd rather this than over 90-degree weather. I like the summer, but certain summer days, you know. And I'm Brazilian, so from the coast of Brazil too. That's the funnier thing. But yeah, this is quite some traffic. Some of you may ask, why am I not filtering? Well, I don't know. I'm not in a rush to get home, you know. But I do get annoyed after a while, and then if I see an opening, I'm gonna say fuck it. And yo, but there's a lot of traffic, like not for nothing. I wonder what happened, because if it's this bad, I think I'm just gonna turn around, go another way, and then and go home, because I don't know, I'm not trying to wait all of this, you know. I'm not trying to wait this long. Yeah, I think something happened up there. You know what? Fuck it. Yeah, I don't know what the fuck is going on there, but I'm just gonna go another route. Just gonna figure something else out, because that's an unusually high amount of traffic at this time. So I'd rather go a longer route, get to ride the bike a bit more, feel that weird. Yeah, at this point, I'm pretty sure it's the tire pressure. It might have gone down. I've been hitting. I mean, look, man, if you're riding in New York, you know that New York is a bit bumpy on the road. So Pretty sure that that had to do something with what I'm feeling. So we're gonna go ahead and when I get home, I'm gonna put the air pump on and just add a bit of air. Look at that. Yeah, I think that's what it is. Ultimately, I think it's the tire pressure, because I feel it on the turn. It feels grippier. I feel lower. So I mean, that definitely could be it too. Like, I was gonna get mic, but then if I get a mic for the exhaust, so I can put on the exhaust, I mean, maybe I'd be able to capture on my phone the exhaust sound and transfer it over, so you guys can hear. It sounds nice. It's an M4 exhaust. I got it installed because I don't know shit about fuck when it comes to I mean, motorcycles, cars, you know. Just damn, RIP homie. Just the basics, you know. I don't really go further than that, you know. Like, for me, it's the cleaning the chain, lubing it, washing, you know. Just, I mean, really the basics, man. I don't know. I don't know if it's like a bad thing or a good thing, but yeah, like, yeah, it's definitely the tire pressure. Yeah, I probably got a little thicker, you know. Wifey's been feeding me good lately, so I probably did get a bit, you know, heavier too. So that could be one of the reasons why. Yeah, so right here, this is actually where I delivered for Amazon in this. Well, I've delivered here in this area. It's a really nice neighborhood, man. It's a Jewish neighborhood. It's called Woodmere, towards Long Island, a little past Queens. But I mean, yo, like, you're over here and it doesn't feel like you're in New York. Honestly, it's so nice, very well kept, clean. There's zero graffitis, and I love the fact that it has like no buildings, you know, like the whole concrete jungle, like that, like the bricks. I don't know, man. Like, for me, it's not aesthetically pleasing, and I personally don't like it. Like I said, I'm from Brazil. I grew up in Florida. I grew up here, but also in Florida, and then moved back here to New York. So it's I've experienced, and then I was in the Marine, so I've moved around, you know, to say the least. But yeah, the buildings, like going to the city, Manhattan, it's not appealing. It doesn't call me, you know. For me, it's very depressing. Like, I can't see the sky. Like, right now, like, we don't have many clouds to my left, but definitely in front of me, like, there's clouds, you know. You ever gone on a road trip and you just look outside and, like, you see nature, you know. You see, it's fucking beautiful, man. Just words can't describe it, right? Like, God's the artist, so if you get it, you get it. I'm not saying buildings and, like, city views is not the same. I mean, it is, bro, you know. Like, we created that, so it's nice too, but I personally prefer nature. Nature's just, it's more peaceful, you know. It's like, it makes you feel very small. you know, in the world. In the world where like everything is just technology. Damn. How, nah, yo, am I tripping? $355 for Ultimate? Nah, bro. That can't be right over here, right, guys? I mean, yo, it's been like $310, $319. But $345, that's a bit high. I mean, it might be the area too, you know. But I mean, let's see, man. Yo, I had some pizza like right over here, right behind Burger King. Amazing, yo, really good pizza. I forgot the name. I'm not good with names, so apologies for that. If you guys want to go, if anybody watches from New York or whatever, and you ever want to come out here, Long Island area, Woodmere, Rosedale, there is a pizza spot right here on Mill Road and Peninsula Boulevard. Also, the Mocha Bistro is an Asian bistro. Man, 10 out of 10. I recommend. Go there. It's, especially like during the date night, it's super lovely, super nice. The food is amazing. I went there with my wife, and nah, it's really nice. So I definitely recommend. Check it out, and you guys are gonna enjoy it. The food, spot on, can't go wrong. But yeah, I don't even know what I was talking about before. Like I said, I talk and then I just be forgetting. I don't even know where I'm going. I'm just kind of riding. But yeah, so ever since I started riding, or ever since I got the bike, really, right? So I'm gonna tell you why I got the bike. Well, as growing up in Brazil, I'm sure you guys seen a lot of videos. Everybody plays outside, you know. It's not like kids nowadays. I mean, I'm pretty sure it's just the generation in general. But I'm 31, so kids from the 90s and early 2000s, we're hybrid, right? So I'd say we got the best of both worlds, because we really got introduced into the whole social media age and just computer technology, iPhones, all of that, right? Before, like when I was in middle school, we still had when I was sorry, I had to go. That yellow I was not gonna make it. So in middle school, we only had like the Razors, the Nokias, you know, the flip phones, and we didn't have no iPhone back in my day, you know. Shit, dude. But anyways, how the fuck did we get here? Oh, okay, so about the bike, right? Yeah, I apologize, guys. So just growing up in Brazil, like, we're always outside. I rode bikes growing up in Brazil and here, and I mean, I never thought about getting a motorcycle, right? I've always thought they're super nice, they're dope as fuck, but I never planned on getting it. I've rode horses, and in Brazil, horses are one of my favorite animals. I love them. They're just, it's such a beautiful feeling when you're on top of a horse and you're running with him, you're galloping with him, you're one with him, and like you just get the, oh, that's nice. You just get like that wind hitting you in the face, and it's beautiful, man. I don't know. It's one of those things where it's hard to explain unless you've experienced it, right? It's just like riding a bike. The bike is fucking beautiful too, man. Like, there's something about going even 20 miles per hour. I remember when I went to the MSF course, and I was learning how to ride, and I remember just going like 10 miles, 15 miles, and it felt so good. Like that wind hitting you in the face, like you just on on two wheels. Like, it's hard to explain, but it just felt so nice, you know. And those who know, they know, but if you don't, man, you gotta get on one. And then, like, the more comfortable you get on the bike, obviously the more comfortable you're also going faster. You know, you start stabilizing, taking corners. I mean, I still got a long way, don't get me wrong. I am not saying I am a professional or somebody that has experience, but I got a long way, and you got to respect the bike, you know. It's nice to push yourself to your limits and hit new grounds, but you know, you gotta be wise about it. You can't just fucking dive into the unknown, especially when it comes to this, you know. Like, we are talking about life or death. At any given moment on the bike, something could happen, and that's something that you, as a rider, you accept the second you get on. You know, there's a lot of people that ask or say, you know, wow, but it's so dangerous, you could die. Yo, you're 100% right. I do not deny that. I don't disagree with you. But then, like, at any given moment, you could die. You could go to sleep, not wake up. You could be eating food, you choke, you die. Random car hits you, you're walking, something falls on you. You're on an airplane goes down. So it's like, at any given moment, you're going to die, you know. We walk alongside death every single day. It may not be your day, but one day it will. You know, the only thing that's guaranteed in this life is that we will die. And once you accept that, you know, you could live like really differently. You could accept like who you are as a person, because you know, you no longer have to be limited to everything that is going on, everything around you, your family, your friends. Be you, man. You know, there's a fucking there's like 8 billion, 9 billion people in this world, but there's only one you at the end of the day. So do the things that make you happy. You know, you don't gotta follow the crowd. Let the crowd follow you. Do you, be 100% you. Don't let others influence you in a negative way. You know, let people influence you in a positive way. If you feel that you're doing good and you're being good, you know, do what makes you happy, man. Leave the job, get the job. Leave the girl, get the girl, or guy. I don't know, whatever the fuck you're into. But just be 100% you. Be authentic. You know. I know it's hard. Shit. Still something I'm still like getting used to. You know, getting on camera, talking. Man, if you know me, I'm a thinker. I mean, look, you guys are hearing my thoughts, basically, just seeing me or hearing me talk and watching the road, but that's about it, you know. And my thoughts are very all over the place. All over the place. I go from one topic to the next to the next. I have like 1,000 browsers open, and then each browser takes its 3-minute shine or whatever, you know. But yeah, man, you know, so I going back, you know, 10 minutes later after starting on how I got into the bike, there's this podcast I watch. It's called Bro Chat by Fouad Abiad. He's a professional bodybuilder, and well, he's retired now, you know. And I watch his podcast religiously. It's just fun, you know, like, especially like somebody that very introverted but loves working out and is in the bodybuilding world. It's like you feel connected. You feel like you're one of them, even though you're not. I know it's fucking weird as shit saying it, but it's like when you watch something so periodically, you just become a part of it, you know. They may not know me and I may not know them. I don't know if we'll ever meet each other, get to know each other, but it's like it's been such a cool ride an experience just watching them. And it's like, yo, you remember when you were younger? Well, at least when I was younger, we were watching Dragon Ball Z, right? That was the anime that came out every Saturday. I remember me and my best friend Serge, Saturday morning, we're waiting on Toonami, man, on Cartoon Network for Dragon Ball Z to come out, an episode of Dragon Ball Z to come out. You know, so then it's like, it's the same thing every, oh Lord, I hate doing this, but every Saturday morning we just waiting for it to come out. And it's the same thing with this podcast. It's like every day they well, I mean, this week they've been putting out content like or like a podcast every other day, really. And it's just been fun watching them. It's nice watching them. So anyways, my bad, I know I jump all over the place. So Fuad got a bike, and I remember a couple of years ago, like this, how long I've been watching, like 2-3 years ago, I remember him saying that he would never get a bike, and like this and that it was it's scary, you know, obviously the risks to it. And then next thing you know, he went to like I think he did a course as well, and then he got on the bike and he started riding, and he fell in love with it. So then Ian, who rode before, is another member. He and bodybuilder as well. He rode before, but he bought a bike because, you know, when you get something, most likely the group of friends that you're with and like you're really close with, everybody usually gets the same thing, or at least in some part is involved in it, right? So he got one and they go riding, and then Fuad's just like, the way they talk, like how passionate they are when they talk about riding, just made me want to like try it and get into it, you know? So I mean, that's what it came down to. It came down to a want, you know? It wasn't a need. Nothing in life really is a need. And it was a want, you know. That's a nice bike. Yeah, is this guy fucking retarded? Anyways, I'm gonna be chill about it, whatever. There's always dickheads like that, you know. They're obviously there and they just cut you off. But I'd rather not choose violence, because if I do, it's I'd rather not. So we won't. Anyways, they were getting back to how I got it. They were talking about it and like very passionately. So one day I was looking at bikes, and then I just kept on looking at bikes and kept on looking, and then I'm like, fuck, man, I really want one, right? I want to go riding. So then I did the MSF course. It's the motorcycle safety course. If you've never ridden before, you have no experience, yo, do it. I highly recommend it. It's very useful, man. Very it's very, very useful. Just go ahead and do it, especially if you've never ridden before. You know, it's gonna teach you a lot. You're gonna well, for starters, it's 2 days worth of riding. You know, since the moment you get there, you're basically riding. And yeah. Yeah, I gotta put air in the tire. So for 2 days you're riding, you're learning the maneuvers, going from doing a lot of eights. You just getting to know the bike, learning the bike, understanding what the machine is. And you will, if you don't have one, they provide you with one. So amazing course, 10 out of 10 recommended. After I did that, literally the day I got my fucking card and I completed the course, I got a bike. Literally that day I went on Facebook Marketplace and I was looking at Honda Rebels because it's just, I don't know, the Honda Rebel like really caught my attention, and it was it's a nice looking bike. I'll show you guys when I get home. So I got the Honda Rebel 500. It's a 2017, and I've ridden it about close to 1,200 miles. Yeah, I've ridden it close to 1,200 miles, and it's been fun. It's been fun. I learned a lot on this baby. So the Rebel's been fun. I'm looking into getting a CF Moto 675 SS. Man, if you guys haven't looked into it, just check it out. It's this is my exit. I'm usually go this way to get home, but well, I mean that worked too. This is my exit. Well, not exit, but my entrance. But yeah. So because of that, podcast, I went ahead and got my first bike. So Fuad and Ian and everybody else, this is the bike. I could take that off whenever I want to, but it's very useful. That's the bike, man. She a beauty. I love it.